This viral post is dividing the GTA 6 community. We'll be talking about what it is and more all in this video today. So as the wait is on for Rockstar Games to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 further, whether that be a second trailer, screenshots, or information on the ability to pre-order the game, whatever it might be, fans recently, including myself, have been going back to the first trailer, trying to find details that might be interesting or things we've missed or just simply have never noticed before. And one account on social media, GTA 6 Countdown, ended up putting out a post that essentially discussed some of the mistakes that were made in the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. And it went absolutely viral. Now, it's one of those posts on social media that has like threads where it's like 1 out of 7, 2 out of 7, etc. And so the very first one has 38 million views. And I don't know how many other millions of views it has by people scrolling down and looking at the other ones, but for the most part, 38 million, that's a ton. Regardless of how many other threads or interactions there might be, that's just a lot of eyeballs. In fact, it's gone so viral that if you just search for Grand Theft Auto 6, it's actually the first thing that comes up right now, showing Rockstar's mistakes in GTA 6 trailer, Forbes even putting out an article, the worst GTA 6 take you've ever seen has gone viral. Another website, mistakes Rockstar made in the GTA 6 trailer as per fan. GTA 6 fans discover glitches and mistakes in trailer from Rockstar Games. Fans complain about GTA 6 trailer mistakes are ridiculous, and it is completely dividing the community. Some people are saying, okay, this is interesting. I see what's going on here, and they are little errors in the actual trailer itself. Other people are saying, why would you even point this out when 99% of the trailer is absolutely perfect? And so I figured the only way to solve this was to A, sort of pass the question off to you, but in doing so, we actually kind of have to look at the post itself. So let's go through all the things that were pointed out right now. The first one is apparently missing wind physics on Lucia's hair that does not match the speed of the car. And I'll be honest with you, looking at this scene, this isn't even something I thought about. There was so much more, honestly, to dissect and break down, like, for example, what types of vehicles they were, if that is truly Jason in the driver's seat. There's also so many other little physical things that you can see from this scene, like the buildings themselves, the highway signs that kind of reveal where they are in the shot, etc. I wasn't even honestly looking at her hair other than I thought it moved really well, but apparently it's moving at a incorrect speed based on the speed of the vehicle. That's kind of interesting. The next one is apparently visible polygons on Lucia's arm and seat due to low resolution textures. And I don't know enough about this to explain why that might be the case, but apparently some context was added, and apparently visible polygons are not caused by low resolution textures, but by a low poly count, which result in an angular, faceted surfaces. Now, texture resolution, on the other hand, only affects the quality and detail of the image applied to the model's surface, not its geometric smoothness. So I don't think people really thought that was something that was worth pointing out. The third thing are the barrels that have seemed to be hit by this car and this Weasel News clip, no overturning zone. Cops arrest man who flipped his car after Pee-wee's dine and dash. And if we do look at it, yes, all the barrels do have the same deformation and they have the same sort of injuries to them. And with this one, I'm not really bothered all that much because this honestly feels like it's just one of the things that we would open our phone and see or turn on the television and it would be a news report. I don't think that's something that you would like see in game. For example, if you were to hit those same orange or yellow barrels. We'll have to wait and see. That was a good spot, but they do have like the same damage, which I do find kind of interesting. The next thing that was pointed out by fans is apparently a missing necklace shadow, and the hair on Lucia appears to be grainy and pixelated. Now, apparently there was some more context added by individuals saying the game is using shadow maps which trade pixel perfect accuracy for more performance, unlike ray trace shadows, And as far as the hair simulation, or more accurately, strand simulation, looking pixelated is due to the use of FSR to upscale the game. Such artifacts are common in AMD FSR. So apparently that is nothing to be worried about either. The next thing shows clothes clipping through the character model. This occurs in the scene where we're actually looking at sort of Ocean Drive, and you have the characters walking by the guy on the side of the road with a lizard on his shoulder. And yeah, you can see that the little jacket or sweater or bathing suit cover-up, whatever it is the case, it does actually clip through her legs. That's something that I can only imagine is an easy fix in the final version of the game. The next thing that was pointed out is apparently missing shadows of NPCs on the left side and 2D storefronts that don't seem enterable. This is actually the exact same scene where you can also see an NPC T-posing in sort of the background, which is kind of funny. So definitely some things that seem to be overlooked. There's a couple of more examples as well, like poorly rendered NPCs and other distant NPCs standing on the water, as well as a poorly rendered road in the shot with the Florida Keys as the seaplane is flying above. Now, that seems like a relatively easy fix. Honestly, something I wouldn't worry about either. Now, in that exact same scene with the beach, you can see that one of the NPC's foot does actually clip through the sand. I feel like issues like this are going to be resolved quite easily. That's something I'll talk about at the end of the video, and the account gives a handful of more examples. I'll leave a link to that in the description if you guys are interested and you'd like to take a look at it for yourself. Just little things, not things that I even noticed watching the trailer for the 25th, 50th, or even 100th time, but only after something like this was pointed out to me. And honestly, my thoughts on something like this is it doesn't really matter. I fully expect by the time the game releases in fall 2025 that all of these issues are going to be resolved. We know that Rockstar is seeking perfection, Take-Two Interactive is seeking perfection, and we've even seen Rockstar Games trailers in the past have similar little issues like that. It's nothing to be worried about. I would have rather had the GTA 6 trailer when we got it than them having to delay the trailer because they were trying to fix these little issues and still not receiving it or not getting it until months later. So I'm just happy that we have the trailer here. And like I mentioned earlier, the response to this has been divided. Some fans finding this interesting, others saying, who cares? Why are you pointing this out? But one response that I don't think anyone actually expected is coming from a Rockstar Games employee. This is Zara, an associate gameplay systems engineer at Rockstar Games, saying, breaking news, video game is actually a video game. So I will leave a link to the entire post in the description if you guys would like to take a look at it for yourself. But what do you think of something like this? Do you think it's valid to point out these mistakes? Do you think it's stupid and doesn't make any sense? What do you think of Rockstar Games and their employees responding as well? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next video.